This is a place for planting, for digging, for harvesting, for relaxing. It's a place to get your hands dirty, but most of all, it's about having fun. And that's what you'll always have when you're in the garden with Doug Oster. You want a green thumb too, don't you? Well, in February we were out here in shirt sleeves. Now we've got all our winter gear on. We're bundled up, and I've been doing this for a long time. I've never seen anything like it, and that's what we've been talking about at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. Everybody wants to talk weather, and I can't say I'm heartbroken for losing plants that have already bloomed, but it's disappointing. And check out this Japanese pieris. It had blooms on it, but look at them. They're frozen, they're gone, along with some early daffodils, some crocuses, and who knows what else. It just shows you who's in charge, Mother Nature. But today is the day for traditions, and we always plant our peas on St. Patrick's Day, but we're sure as heck not going to do it in the garden today. Follow me to the greenhouse. Well, a little bit cozier in here. Hopefully the sun will come out and warm this up. One of the great things about going to the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show is when people bring me stuff like this. 3 different types of lettuce seedlings. They will love it out here in the greenhouse because they are a cool weather crop. But the tradition that I was talking about that we're going to do in here is starting our peas on St. Patrick's Day, because that's when Grandma said we have to get them started. And like I said, there's no way we can get things going in the garden. Sometimes what I'll do out there when we're in a situation like this, maybe a little warmer than this, I'll put some compost down and then put my pea seeds in. But whenever I'm planting peas, the number one thing to do, soak them overnight. That is going to make a big difference, because they'll soak up that water. They'll get 3 times the size of that pea, little pea seed, and then they're soft and ready to germinate. And I'm just going to pour out some water. Now what we've got here are something called peat pots, and they're made out of fiber because peas do not like to be transplanted. And so when these sprout and are ready for the garden, which will be just really in about a week, the whole pot will go in the ground so they don't get transplanted. We don't pull them out. I have done some experimenting though, where I have started these in a traditional flat and transplanted them out in the garden, and it sets them back about 2 weeks. But that's a good thing, because these will come up, they'll start putting on flowers, putting on peas, and then you got another crop right behind them. So I'll probably do that too. It might seem crazy to start peas this early, but it is that traditional thing where you've got to start them on St. Patrick's Day. And I just like telling people, hey, I started on St. Patrick's Day. This is a variety that I've never grown before, and I'm really excited about it. It's called Sugar Magnolia Purple Snap from John Sheeper's Kitchen Garden Seeds. And it's going to grow 6 foot tall. I've always been fascinated with really tall peas. I grow some other varieties that are shorter. They all need to be staked somehow, but this will need a big fence or trellis. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And so we've got our seeds that are ready to go here. They're swollen up. I'm going to put 2 in each container, and they'll be much happier here in the greenhouse. Of course, if you don't have a greenhouse, you just put them on the windowsill until they sprout. And as I said, usually by the time they sprout, the garden's ready for them. One thing, you cannot turn the soil over if it's too wet. So if you're out in the garden and you've got your shovel working and that dirt sticks to it, let it be. Put the compost on top. Buy a couple bags of compost. It's $5 a piece. Put that compost on top of the bed, and then put your pea seeds in. And I cannot wait until these sprout. It's always an exciting thing. And just great to get started. Oh, I posted on my Facebook page asking people, hey, are you planting seeds this year? Are you planting them indoors? And I got overwhelming response with people telling me about their tomatoes and peppers and all sorts of other things. This is just the start. I cannot wait to get all the other things going. A couple weeks we'll have tomatoes going. Be awesome. All right. Of course, whenever we plant anything in a container, soil is already moist. And then to keep it moist, all my flats get an old dry cleaner bag put around them. And they will sprout when they're ready. It's going to take longer in the greenhouse probably than it will on the windowsill, but that depends on the weather. All right. Our St. Patrick's Day peas are started. And I've got more to plant. I'm going to fill these up with some more soil, get these planted, and then we'll finish up. The garden season is underway. Boy, does that feel good. Cannot wait until this weather breaks. What do you think, Maxie? Now, you should come down and see me at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. I've got a special trip to Fallingwater you can win with me. Got some flower carpet roses for you, free seeds, and I'm speaking twice a day. I have lots of good, fun gardening information for you. You can find out all about it online. Now, until next week, I'm going to start some seeds. I'm going to get things going in here, and I'm looking forward to a great spring. We'll see you then.